Okay, somebody asked me what I thought about this, well, not a law, but this thing in New Mexico where they have suspended in Albuquerque and the immediate surrounding area, the governor suspended the right of people to carry firearms. Even if you have a concealed carry permit, you're not allowed to carry, according to them. This is for 30 days. Now, the worrisome thing about this, it's done under executive order as a public health concern. It can't possibly reduce crime. It could very possibly increase crime because your law-abiding citizens will not be able to defend themselves. Though they make exceptions for police and bodyguards, like everybody's got bodyguards. I'm sure the celebrities sleep better at night, and he probably has bodyguards. But for normal public, you're not supposed to be able to defend yourself. Well, in a criminal mind, this is like an open invitation. It's a crazy idea. Totally unconstitutional, but that's why, executive order. They love to do things. Democrats love to do things under executive order because they do it. And, the court system is so slow. By the time people get around to actually doing anything about it, that 30 days will be up. But, very good chance if you don't do something, she's just going to renew that. This could go on forever. This is a bit of a test case. Biden was able to pull things off under executive order that weren't constitutionally legal. But that's what they do. And it just takes so long to work this out. And plus, what this is going to do, there's going to be a lot of people who rightfully will not go by this. If you need to carry, you're going to carry. And I think the sheriff said he wasn't even going to enforce this, but there are probably people who will enforce this. So there will be arrests made, and there will be court cases, and lawyers are going to get rich. And there's that damn great Tomcat. Well, the thing that worries me most, you cannot count on our judicial system now to go by the Constitution. You simply can't. It always bothers me. I saw just the other day that that black woman on Fox, that sleek-looking one, looks like a very well-fed cat. Well, she, one time a couple years ago, was interviewing Newt Gingrich. And they were talking about the flaws in the judicial system. Well, and Newt said, Soros. Ooh, and immediately she got a call on the earpiece. Don't bring him up. We don't have to talk about him. But now, just less than a month ago, I saw her, the same woman, blaming the flaws in our judicial system on George Soros. When people do that, when they try to change what they said, don't let them, watch them. They can't be trusted. Because now she's claiming, it was George Soros all along. Whereas she shut Newt down so damn fast when he said that, it stunned him. He was just speechless for a minute that she would go like that at him. Yeah, he was right, but you weren't supposed to talk about it. But she should, in actuality, people with these executive orders, especially for this, as a public health concern, you really have to watch that because this is a bit of a test case. If they can pull this off on this without repercussions, they will do it again for another reason or any reason. It's just an open door for her. So, no, she should be arrested and impeached. That's all there is to it. There's no other answer to that. But when somebody pulls something like that, you have to make an example of them right away, because if they can pull this off and people let them slide with this, there will be no end to that. So that's what I think of it. I think she should be arrested because she's got at least one felony, probably two on there. And she should certainly be impeached. You can't have people who blatantly go against the Constitution. You can't have them in power. It's just ridiculous. Oh, well, this happens to be the pistol that I carry. When I'm out at home here, I carry, usually my macro, or not my macro, my Nagant. It's all I need here around in the brush and stuff. It's just handy and it's big enough. But if I'm carrying when I'm out, then it's the macro. And I really like that. That's a Russian holster. It's an East German Makarov, but it's a Russian holster that I was able to get out of Moscow just before it became impossible. But it's a very handy holster. Tucks in very nicely and holds the gun very securely, but releases the gun. It's got that thumb brake that works just perfectly. So that's a good carry gun. And you can write all the executive orders you want. At least we ain't stupid enough to do that here. But there are a lot of places that if they can swing this in New Mexico, they're going to swing it in a lot of places. But at the same time, the actual criminals, it's going to make no problem with them. Like I say, it'll make it easier.